Hi guys! Für meine deutschen Zuschauer, dieses Video gibt es auch in deutscher Sprache. Guys, yeah, another year has passed, so happy new year to everybody of you. Today we're going to review last year. How did the PV systems perform? How was the energy flowing? How much did we save? How is the state of payback? Etc. Yeah, so 2025 was quite an amazing year. And the star of last year was, of course, the new AC Powerwall version 2, which has quite an impact in the numbers. So without further delay, let's look what a small business here in Thailand, we are a small holiday resort, what such a small business can achieve when they have a good sized PV system on their property. Yeah, let's just look into the energy flows of 2025. So with all our PV systems, we have generated 28,000 kilowatt hours or 28 megawatt hours of energy. That is slightly less than in the year 2024 by 300 kilowatt hours. But this was because 2025 was a quite wet year. It was not as hot as 23 and 24. There we had real heat waves here in Thailand. So that's why also the consumption was only 35 megawatt hours, which is 2.6 megawatt hours less than 24. As I said, this is mostly because of the heat waves in the previous years. Behind the meter we could use 15.1 megawatt hours during the day, which initially has sent then 12.9 megawatt hours for export. This is a little bit more, but if we then look how much actually escaped to the grid, which are 3.6 megawatt hours, that is significantly less by 1.3 megawatt hours. The reason for that is, I already said it, the AC Powerwall version 2. We have captured with all our battery systems 9.3 megawatt hours, which is 1.6 megawatt hours more than a year before. So this went then back into our property, of course, during the night time. So the remaining 10.6 megawatt hours which are missing, we had to buy from the utility, but this is a quarter less than it was 2024. So by 3.5 megawatt hours we had to buy less energy. Yeah, the energy which we bought, those 10 megawatt hours, have cost us around 50,000 Thai baht. A year before we have paid 80,000. This is a significant saving. So in other words, 50,000 Thai baht, it's around 1,400 US dollars, or an average around $120, which we are paying for energy here in Thailand for our small holiday resort. 78% of all energy we are generating, we are also using by ourselves, and 70% of our total energy is our own solar energy. This year I had to come up with a new variable, and this is the days of full autonomy. Everything before 2025 we did not have any days of full autonomy. This year, because of the new Powerwall, we have reached full autonomy, means days without buying energy from outside, of 89 days. And this of course is amazing already. As I told you, most of the positive effects in 2025 can be attributed to the new Powerwall. For those of you who don't know about my Powerwall, I have there now 32 kilowatt hours of energy storage, and this is with a 10 kilowatt hybrid inverter. And if you look here at this graph, so I got the inverter before I got the batteries. So in March and April, this inverter was running still on the old battery pack, which was maximum about 14 kilowatt hours, something like that. And with that battery pack, as you can see, I have removed around 3 to 350 kilowatt hours a month. And from April on until December on the new packs, this was then increased to an average of 600 kilowatt hours, and the peak was in December, where I could actually capture almost 750 kilowatt hours with my Powerwall version 2. 600 kilowatt hours per month, or almost 7 megawatt hours in 1 year, equals to a value of around 40,000 Thai baht, or 1,200 US dollars, which the Powerwall is just earning back by capturing excessive energy. So this is almost the value of one battery pack which is installed there per year. So what is the state of the payback of the system? In the meantime, because I'm still investing, last year it was the Powerwall, which was of course quite expensive equipment. Until now I have invested here around 1,072,000 Thai baht, and of those 510,000 still needs to pay back. It may sound now a little bit much, because I started here around 8 years ago with my first system, which was the off-grid system. In reality, you have to look now how much these now already installed systems actually paying back per year, and this is about 120,000 Thai baht. So it's only 4 more years and all of this will be paid back. Nevertheless, there are already 4 individual systems which did pay back for themselves already, some of them long time ago. These are mostly my oldest grid tie inverter systems, and the best one did already pay back 155%. So this will soon pay back twice already. A 5th system is just months away of paying back for itself. Then all the other ones will take a little bit more, because it's mostly something related with battery storage, which of course is more expensive. So yeah, let's just quickly talk about the advantages of having solar in Thailand. We are here around 17 degrees latitude north, right? That's quite close to the equator, and this means that the difference here in Thailand than to places maybe like in Europe, Northern America, etc., is that we do not feel the effects which you have there, like winter months where you don't have sun, where the days are short and you don't have almost any output. Here it's mostly dependent on our season, which we have the dry season and the wet season. You can see here on the graph, this is just one of the 10 arrays of this year, because this one is the only one which I can monitor online all over the year, because you know I'm not here all the year, so I cannot read all the inverters all the year. And the first 5 months actually the output is at the maximum, the generation, and then there's a drop off in June, and this is because the rainy season is starting at that time, which then will end in November. November is the weakest month in the year, and December then the generation will rise again. So the difference between the worst and the best months is only around 30%. So 30% drop we can see here in the rainy season. An installer from Switzerland, he told me once that in those areas like Switzerland, Germany, etc., you would calculate 1 megawatt of generation per year for each kilowatt peak you install. In our case, we have installed 26 kilowatt peak solar here, and we have generated 28 megawatt hours of power. So this is slightly more. Yeah, in this graph here, which I want to show you, we can now see over the year how much energy came from the battery, from the grid, and how much was exported to the grid. So the first 2 months we have to neglect. The main hybrid inverter was not yet installed, but then we can see March and April. This is when the 10 kilowatt day was installed on the old batteries. We have a smaller portion of the energy which came from the batteries, and then we have significant amount of energy coming from the grid. This is because March and April, those are really hot months. A lot of demand because there are a lot of guests here. But on the other side, we still did have quite some significant export to the grid. This then changed in May when the new batteries arrived, and from that month on you can see that the portion of energy which came from the batteries are quite significant. The import was reduced while the export was also minimized. September is the best month here. The demand is low, energy from PV is still good, and you can see there was almost no energy bought from the grid. Our electricity bill at that month was just around $25. Yeah, this was the data from the year 2025. I think it was an amazing year. 2026 will bring something again great, and this will be the new system which will replace the old off-grid system. And also I have already finished some of the optimizations of the existing PV systems. So for next year I'm expecting almost 20% more PV generation, and because the storage capacity will also increase, that the days of autonomy will significantly rise. So I would say almost double, which means that we should be fully autonomous for half of the year. So yeah, so what is your thoughts? Is it good? Is it better in your place? Leave your comments on the down. Thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I see you at the next one.